Hey guys, it's Meg. I am here this week with a new video for you. This is going to be our tarot reading for the week, so if you guys want to get a message from the cards, please come on in, have a seat, and we'll get started in a moment. Just a few quick things before we get into the cards. Number one, if you guys like what you see in the video, please go ahead and click the like, subscribe, and the bell buttons. And that way it lets me know that you like what you guys are seeing. And it also will help you stay in the loop for when I post new work. I've also listed the decks I'm using for this reading in the description, as well as a list of my social media if you want to get in touch with me, see more of what I do outside of YouTube. There's some fun stuff in there, so check it out if you're interested. You know what buttons to push, so I'm excited to see where all of this is going. Really quickly, if you guys are new here, hi, hello, I'm Meg. I read tarot and oracle cards for the hobby and fun of it. And if you are new to my channel, what I like to do is start by reading some oracle energy, and then we go into our tarot cards, and hopefully that illustrates a larger picture of what's going on. You know, I try and establish main energy, and then I go into some hidden and clarifying energy of the situation. So all of that will be time-stamped in the description as well. And yes, I've decided to do a bonus reading for this video as well. So stay tuned for that. Again, check the description if you want to skip over to any particularly interesting parts, okay? Okay, so let's get started. Let's see what we need to see, please. Okay, what do we need to see? Okay, all right. We're starting with intuition. Okay, here's intuition. All right. Okay, we have the Mother Rose, which says compassion and returning to each other. Okay, there is Mother Rose. Okay. All right. We have the Weight of the World, which says boundaries let go and it's not yours to carry. Okay. So there is Weight of the World. Okay. And we have the Age of Light, which says you've been training for this for lifetimes. Okay. Okay, so what's interesting about this to me is that I think some of you are potentially going through, well, I mean, it's kind of explicit here. Some of you are going through a difficult time. I think there might be some things that are highly confusing and just a lot going on. I feel like I can't guarantee that we're going to get this card, but I feel like the Eight of Wands might make an appearance in this reading. There's a lot going on. There's a lot that's happening that's probably making you feel really stressed and under pressure. Something's about to change, right? Something's about to go through a major transformation here. And I'm getting here with this Age of Light card. There's something here that's been in preparation for a while now, okay? And you're being reminded that you might not see all of the subtle little details that are being put in your way. You know, you might have made a decision off the top of your head that may have an effect down the line. Okay, I can't tell you what that decision was or is. If you resonate with that, pay attention to it. Okay. But all of the things that you're going through, all of the stress, all of the preparation, it's real and it's valid, first of all. Let's not minimize it. Okay. Um, in light of all of that, okay, and actually, I say that's a perfect segue for this weight of the world thing, because you've had a lot going on, you've had a lot of pressure on your shoulders, and now it's time to be like, actually, I need to put it down. I need to set a boundary around this. And it's like, this is here. I need to go over here and let some of this go so I can move on. Okay. The way you're going to start doing that is by showing yourself some compassion. Okay. Showing yourself some love, showing yourself some compassion, and giving yourself the chance to just settle and just be. Okay. Now I'm saying that, and I hear some of you over my shoulder being like, Meg, you're making this sound easy. Probably not. It's probably not, and that's okay. Okay, you might struggle with this. You know what? That's okay. You might struggle with it, but here's the thing. You have your secret weapon is your intuition. Okay, and I think while putting the weights on your shoulders and getting the weight off your shoulders, releasing yourself from that pressure, letting go of expectation. Challenge. That's a challenge. I get it. Here's your secret weapon. Okay. You have to give yourself a chance to listen to yourself. Okay. Listen to your heart. What do you need to do? Okay. How can you let yourself find a moment of connection? And in that moment of connection, how can you exercise compassion towards yourself? Okay. Things are changing. You've gone through changes in the past. You're going to go through changes in the future. You're going through a change right now, too. Okay. Yes, it's a challenge. Yes, it's difficult, but you've got a secret weapon. Okay. You've got a secret weapon on your hands. And I think I have a feeling that it might be leading you to some really, really cool things. Okay. But let's ask for some clarification on this. We're not even at the clarification, but let's see more to do. What's up with all this pressure? Like, what's going on with that? Why do we have that here? That's something's been a lot here. Okay. We have the Two of Cups. Okay, in this case, it's the Two of Elixirs, but we do have the Two of Cups. All right. Two of Cups. We have the Three of Coins. Oh, okay. We have the Three of Coins. All right. And we have the Four of Wands. Okay. Really quick sidebar. This is the Antique Anatomy Tarot. This does depict some bones and exposed bodily organs. If that's sensitive to you, just be aware that I am using this. I apologize if this triggers any bad reactions in it. But just a quick disclaimer that this is, I don't think it's graphic, but I want to warn you if you might consider those things graphic. So sorry about that, just a heads up. But here we go. To the cards, there is there's something here that suggests a people or a person that is stressing you out. I think some of you might be in a relationship or a team project. Maybe this is a roommate. Okay. Putting the romance aspect aside of this, Maybe this is a roommate that you just moved in with and you're trying to figure out the balance of how you are going to set your home up, okay? Because the Four of Rods is, it's to do with your home, your hearth, where you set down roots, where you put your foundation down, okay? We'll get to this in a minute here. But you're kind of having to balance personalities right now. It's what you want, what's the other side of this equation. You're trying to get it to balance, okay? And that might be what's causing you to feel stressed and feel uncomfortable, okay? There is, specifically with the Two of Cups here, there is some information coming in that you are trying to figure out how to integrate into what you already know. Okay. And again, the idea of balance is coming out with this Three of Coins because this is teamwork and achieving goals in a unit rather than in singularity. So it's not the two sides going on different paths. It's two sides trying to come together. Two paths trying to coincide, and that suddenly feels destabilizing, right? That suddenly might have you questioning what you're able to do, how you're able to do this work, right? Here's the encouragement. Okay, here's the encouragement with our Four of Wands here. Because this is about hearth and home, this is likely it's likely to do with your foundations. Okay, and the thing that I always put into this is that you have a sure footing under you right now. Okay. It's not, your roots have barely cut through the soil. It's your seeds are planted. Okay, your foundation is planted. Okay, it's going to take a little bit of work to get balanced, get rooted, and to figure out how you're actually feeling about this. Okay, the Two of Cups are associated with water, therefore emotions, how you're feeling about things like that. So I would say know that you're safe and know that this integration and this team effort is going to do something because the foundation is already there for it to start. Okay. Let's see what else we need to see. What else do we need to see, please? What else do we need to see? Okay, what else do we need to see? Okay. So we're looking at the Queen of Swords. Okay, we're looking at the Queen of Swords. Alrighty. At the Queen of Swords, we have the Six of Swords. Interesting. Queen of Swords, Six of Swords. Okay. And, okay, we have the Three of Cups. Interesting. Okay, Three of Cups. Okay. Well, I think swords are about the mind, Okay, and the Tarot of Swords represent the mind. They represent, um, they're represented by the element of air, but in this case, there's a lot of thinking going on. Okay, there's a lot of thinking going on, and it's definitely triggering some emotional responses here, but we'll get here in a minute. You have the Queen of Swords and you have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is transitional. It's movement forward. It's going for brighter horizons and broader shores. Okay. And the Queen of Swords is someone, just if you're describing someone you know, this might be someone who's whip smart, like they got a brain in their head, right? They're whip smart, they're observant, they're protective, right? And then getting there with swords as being kind of a weapon. Okay. So there's something transitional in your thought processes on something, and this is perfect as to why we are getting the Two of Cups, because you're getting new information that you're having to blend and you're having to integrate into what you already know. Okay, this might be a detail about an idea that you've had in the past that you didn't that thing didn't occur, right? You didn't think about it that way before, and it's like, oh, whoa, okay. Give you an example. My dad and I got to talking, and might have suggested that I watch a documentary about H.H. Holmes and Jack the Ripper. Now, really quickly, H.H. Holmes, Jack the Ripper, two very, very notoriously bad people. Not the reason I bring that up is because it changed the way I thought about certain histories that these two individuals participated in. Okay. Likewise, you might have gotten some information like that that has moved a thought forward, or that has definitely changed the way you think about things. Okay. Another perfect synchronicity I'm seeing here is that we have the Three of Coins and the Three of Cups. This is the perfect illustration of teamwork. Okay. I know you just talked about an idea shifting and changing, and it's kind of moving you into this place where transitions are happening. It's stressful, it's weighty, taking this release off your shoulders, right? Again, I do think this is people. This is a people issue. Okay. Again, getting here because the Three of Coins, talking about teamwork, achieving goals. Okay. This could also be your support system. Okay. This could be someone in your support system who you do genuinely love and trust and care for. Okay. There could be something to do with this person, with these people that are maybe giving you a little bit of pause, maybe helping or you are not helping you to see things a bit differently than you did before. Okay. Remember though, remember though that you as a person, and we also got intuition here. You as a person have smarts. You're observant. You're very smart. You might be a little bit removed from the situation, and by that I mean you might have you might be a little bit you might take your time in learning to trust. Okay, because again we're going with the idea that the sword is a weapon, so you keep people at the edge of your sword, right? You're learning you do that, I think, because you want to observe the situation before you go into it. Okay, and again, that being said, you do have the Six of Swords, which says, okay, I've observed enough. Maybe it's time to let myself move into this. Maybe it's time to let myself come out of my head into my heart center. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna move on, see what other cards we get on that. But that might be the call to action for some of you, is that you've done a lot of thinking. Okay, it's time to give this a break and start listening to this for a little bit. Okay. That's interesting. Let's see more. Let's see more. What do we need to see? What do we need to see? All right. Okay, we're looking at the King of Wands. That's really cute. That's really cute. We're looking at the King of Wands. Okay. King of Wands. Okay, we got the Lovers. Okay. Got the Lovers. Okay, and we have the Nine of Coins. Okay. There's the Nine of Coins. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely a people issue. I'm convinced it's a people issue now. All right. And convinced it's a people issue because we have this Lovers card. Okay. Yes, this can be about relationships. This can be love, sex, romance, whatever spin on this that you want to put on it, that's for you. Okay. I'm going to highlight the aspect of this being about making some choices. Making some choices. What do you want to do? There's pros and cons to be weighed out. There are choices to be made here. Are you coming to this energy with a clear head, or are you letting certain factors cloud your judgment? What is this? Okay. I suspect this might be a people issue for some of you, like I said. Okay. And I think this might be a combination of really strong personalities coming together. Okay, we have someone in the space who is very cerebral, who is all in their head. Okay. And there's someone here who is likely very much all heart. Okay, and I say that with respects to someone who's passionate, deeply passionate. They have the courage of their convictions. They're going to stand up for themselves. You may get burned in the process. Okay, and I say that because wands are associated with the element of fire. Okay. There does seem to be a bit of a feedback loop between two people here. Okay, because Aaron swords associated with the element of air. I believe I've already said that. Definitely have already told you that the wands are associated with fire. Now what's interesting is that fire needs oxygen to burn. Okay, so there could be a part of this that is you're feeding each other. You're feeding each other, and the call is to feed each other within a balance. Okay, there is a card from the Oracle that says, hey, boundaries, set them. Okay, because you have a lot of pressure to make something work. Okay, and also you have cards from tarot that suggest balance as well. Three of Coins. Let me pull that back up for you. Three of Coins. excellent card for suggesting balance, okay, and balancing within a group, okay. So how does all of that relate to making your choices, okay? I guess the key word is balance here. But on top of that, you need to give yourself, again, going back to the oracle here, you have a card that says compassion. Show that to yourself here. Take heart in knowing that you've worked hard to this point, okay, and it is paying off, okay. I think if you turn the lens on yourself, you've given yourself the chance to reflect, to pause, to work on yourself. You've done that before. Do that now. And I think you will find a happy medium between being all in your head and all in your heart. You'll find a way of balancing your cerebralness with someone who is all passion and all fire. Okay. All of that, all of the work you've done to do that is paying off. And that's what this 9 of coins suggests. Okay, you put in the time with the 8 of coins, 9 of coins is here, and it's like, yep, goal achieved. Goal achieved. Okay. What else do we need to see? What else do we need to see? Okay, what else do we need? All right, what else do we need to see? Alrighty. Okay. Nope. Need one more shuffle here, guys. What else do we need to see? Okay. God, spicy decks tonight. Okay. All right. So, Hanged Man. We're looking at the Hanged Man. Okay. Got the Hanged Man. Okay. We're looking at the Hanged Man. Getting the Lovers coming back out. Okay. We're getting the Lovers. Okay. And, aha. We're looking at the Moon. Okay. There's the Moon. That's it's interesting, okay? Because there is a sense of the unknown. There's a sense of the unknown attached with this, okay? I'm getting here with the Moon card here. But I'm also getting the idea of there being an opportunity here. And that opportunity is to let your perspective shift, okay? Let your perspective shift. Okay, it's time to see things from a different angle. I think for some of you, you've been kind of stuck in you've been stuck in your ways a little bit. And because you have another person now coming into the equation for you, you're starting to see like, oh, maybe this mindset isn't necessarily the healthiest. Maybe I'm coming at a certain angle a little bit too hard and it's making me rigid, right? I'm thinking about things a certain way and it's just not progressing me forward. It's not going to help me build a healthy relationship with this person, okay? you're presented with the choice to let this transition happen, or of course you could resist it. You could keep it at the end of your sword. Okay, you do have your choices here. You're being called to do certain things, okay? But I want you to understand that I'm just giving you information from the cards. You're resonating with it. Cool, great. I'm happy to know that. But it's your choice what to do with this information once you click off this video, okay? And again, I acknowledge that I'm making it sound easy, but this is a challenging period, and you're being challenged maybe by you're possibly being challenged by someone outside of you who sees the situation a little bit differently. Okay, so let's see some hidden energy. This is really interesting, and I want to know more about it, but what's underneath our main energy here? Okay, let's see some hidden energy here. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, and I want you to pay attention. Let me get that in closer. Hopefully that's in focus. What's on that bottle? Comment if you can see that. That's okay. You saw it. There's the Ace of Cups. We have Judgment. Okay. We have Judgment. Okay. All right. We have the Page of Wands. Okay. All right. And we have Justice. Again, balance. Balance is the theme of this. I'm telling you guys. Here's balance. So I highlighted the fact that we have this Ace of Cups here, and I highlighted the fact that we're getting this love potion. I'm triggered to do that because we have two of the cards in our main energy being lovers. So the synchronicity isn't lost on me here. And once again, this is a relationship issue for some of you, okay? I do strongly suspect that because this is a relationship issue for some of you, the reason you're getting this is because you're being called to grow, okay? Certainly emotionally, okay? Because there could be some emotional immaturity there. But I do think this is also the best time to use that emotional and spiritual and that emotional growth to figure out how you're going to channel your passions, your inspiration. Okay, you're definitely feeling some kind of way over this situation. So how do you do that safely? How do you do that without burning yourself and burning other people in your sphere? How do you channel your energy into this so that you're not burning your candle at both ends? Okay, how do you set a boundary for yourself here? This is what you are working on. This is exactly why we're seeing this. It's your chance to grow, okay? It's your chance to figure out how to channel your passions safely, okay? But it's also a chance to let yourself acknowledge where things haven't been okay, right? Where you have played a part in someone's hurt. Okay, this is a chance to balance out your karmic scales, okay, because it's not just you anymore in this situation. There's somebody else coming into it, okay? So there's Justice, okay? But another really important thing that's suggested from our oracle cards here is the fact that you're being called to release some of the darkness and some of the hurt and pain that you've been holding on to because of potential bad relationships or being hurt. Again, I make it sound easy. No, this isn't. No, this is not. And I acknowledge it. Okay? But you're being called to release that darkness and let it go so that you can actually live, right? You can live your best life. You can be present with this other person or these other people. Okay? This is such a good opportunity. This is such a beautiful opportunity for you. Because it's also a chance to refill an empty cup. Okay? It's also a chance to refill an empty cup. Okay, remember that you're getting a card that says show yourself compassion so you can show others compassion. Okay? Oh, that's okay, cool. Let's clarify it. What do we need to clarify? Okay? We need to clarify here. Okay, bestie. Judgment. Okay? Judgment, and I'm specifically hearing the idea of you balancing your head and heart. Okay? Because like I said, you've been in your head, now you need to be in your heart. Come down a little bit, right? Okay. Again, balance your head and your heart so you can balance the rest of the situation you find yourself in. So there's justice. Okay. There's justice. There's the Empress. I'm getting tingly. There's the Empress. We have the Two of Coins. The Two of Coins, okay? And we have the Page of Pentacles. It's just reiterating what I just said, you guys, because we have... Sorry, let me get that in there. Okay. We have so much talk about balancing the head and the heart, coming and being able to answer for past behaviors and where things haven't been balanced. Okay. And when you're doing that, when you're finally in a place where you can do that, I think you'll find that if you get in touch with your intuition, the waters won't seem as turbulent, right? It's not going to be as choppy. You can stay balanced. There it is again. Balanced. When the waters feel more turbulent than they really are. Okay? And of course, things are going to change. Things are going to get busy. Things are going to be wild for a while, right? Your ability to stay calm and focused is going to come a lot easier when this work gets done. Okay? And I think what you're going to find is that certainly your level of creativity and your level of creativity, but also your level of authority is going to come back. Okay, because I say that because I think some of you might not have felt authoritative or really good about where you're standing. In that way, though, because that sense of authority, that sense of creativity is coming back, you're going to figure out what you have to offer in this situation. Okay? It's going to be, I think this is going to be a special time. Okay? Because look at what you've made. Look at what this character has made. And look at what they're offering to the world. Okay? You've got a lot to offer to the world. You've got a lot to offer to this other person in your situation. Okay? And I do think it's a matter of setting a healthy boundary, understanding what you need to get back in balance. Okay? And knowing that you have what it takes to do this. Okay? And your secret weapon is your intuition. Okay? So let's put the kibosh on the main reading. That was a good reading. I hope it resonated. I hope it was helpful and that it made sense. Okay. But let's see what we need to, excuse me again. Let's see what we need to see for our bonus reading. Okay. So let's dig into our oracle. Then I think I missed a card. Hang tight, guys. Okay, let's get into our oracle and see what we need to see. Okay. Okay. So we're going to start with caution. Okay, we're looking at caution. Okay. All right. We're going to start. Okay, we're going to look at the Holy Grail. Okay. Up Holy Grail. We've got the portal, which says doors are opening. You decide. It represents a wild card and rewards. Okay. Okay. All right. And we have the inner temple, which says devotion and tune into the portal of your heart. Interesting. Okay. Interesting that it mentions portals. Okay, because we have two cards that explicitly suggest it. Okay. There's something on your heart that you have really wanted to do. You've wanted to, I think you wanted to settle into that thing, right? There's something's been on your heart and you really need to explore it. You really need to go for that thing. You really need to just, it's so pervasive for you that you've said, I'm going to put everything down. I'm just going to do this. And come what may, this thing is going to be done. This thing is going to be explored. Okay? Yeah. Record scratch. Here's the problem. You've been searching for that thing for so long. Okay? And it doesn't feel like it's already come to you. Okay? It's just you're going into all the wrong places to find the one thing you need, right? Well, you can stop now. Okay, you can stop now. Okay, because I don't think this thing is going away. This thing is ingrained so deep on your heart that it's like, I can't put it down. I can't give it up. I don't want to give it up. I can't. Okay? Yeah, so you can stop searching. Okay? You can stop searching. You can let go a little bit. You can kind of take a few steps back, okay, and exercise some caution in terms of what you think you need to do, okay, because what you need to understand is that you already have the capability of going forward for that goal, okay. It's giving yourself the time to get grounded and actually root yourself in it so you can create a practical plan, okay. So let's move on. That was our bonus oracle. Let's see what we need to see from our tarot and what that's going to do for us. Okay. All right. Okay. So we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay, Knight of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords. Oh. Okay, all right. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Four of Swords. Okay. Okay, we have the Four of Swords, and we have the Star. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Part of this, like I just said, we're so stuck on a thought that we must do that we can't put it down. The fact of the matter is that the searching and this abundance of caution, the searching and this abundance of caution has really put a damper on what we think we can do, because we know we need to take action. We know we need to do the thing. The problem is, it feels like we can't. Okay, because we have swords at our back. We're being poked into, excuse me, or it feels like we're being poked into doing something, anything at all, and it's not fun. Jibby jabby, right? Stop it, bestie. Stop it. Take a break. Take a break, okay? Please take a break. Stop flagellating yourself. Stop being emotionally abusive to yourself. Okay? Give yourself a chance. Okay? Give yourself a chance to heal. Okay? Give yourself a chance to really pause and reflect on what it is you want. Okay? Because there will come a time where taking action on this thing isn't going to be so hard. Okay? Taking action on this mindset, on this intellectual and important pursuit for you, okay, it isn't going to be so hard. Actually, the phrase that's coming to mind right now is analysis paralysis, okay, because you've had all of these thoughts, you're trying to figure it out, it's not working, and you know you need to act, but it's just not happening because you're too anxious about it, okay? Actually, maybe you've probably already lost sleep. Ew, I hate when that happens. That's happened to me more than once, more than I care to count, actually. But this is what you're working on settling, okay? And you can't do that if you don't give yourself a chance to heal and rest and let your North Star shine. Okay, find your North Star. You can't do that if you're not looking up. Okay? Okay. So that is it for this reading, guys. Thank you for staying tuned. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. Let me know if this reading resonated with you. Comments are appreciated. Feedback is appreciated. Get in touch with me if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Also, I do have private readings available if you guys want private reading from me. I'm totally happy to help you where I can. There is a link. I mean, it's in the description. All of my socials are in the description, so check it out. Get in touch. I am more than happy to do what I can for you. Again, thank you for being here. I will see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, and I love you lots. Bye, everybody.